Looks like nasty weather.
Gage, he said it looks like nasty weather too. Unless the neighborhood calls the same psychic weather advisor, something definitely smells fishy in Atlantis. And it's not the tide. I think he's trying to tell us something, but very subtly. The only thing I can suggest at this point is to wander about and see if any of the other locals know more about this impending nastiness. Why does everyone keep saying that? It looks nice enough to me.
Perhaps, but the windmill keeper must be prepared for the worst.
Well, when in Atlantis, do as the Atlanteans do, I suppose. And just for kicks, I'll add "looks like nasty weather" to your dialogue repertoire as a greeting. Who could we try this line out on? Maybe we could cheer up that prisoner over on the Egyptian boat. We could tell him that a nice torrential rainstorm is coming to clean the deck while he's chained to the ship. Although Atlantis is often thought of as a Greek civilization, there were many anthropologists who believed that Atlantis actually was derived from the Minoan civilization. Judging by their architecture, I think their guess was right.
So where shall I take you now, huh?
The dock.
That will be 10 dromoi, please. You know, in Nubia, we lived on the Great Nile, and we had a saying: the river floods so that life may begin anew. Because sometimes life has a plan all its own, and there's nothing you can do. So you might as well make the best of it. Besides, life is not so bad here. Most of the people are friendly. I have a roof over my head and food on the table. The resistance offered me a chance to leave, but I decided to stay. No, this is my home now. Here it is. Hey, take care now, huh?
Amun! We thought you lost at sea. But now I see the truth with mine own eyes. Your ship was captured, just as mine has been, yes?
I think the beggar is who he's expecting. We just haven't given him proof that we're the right beggar. It seemed like he was waiting for us to say something. Or maybe he was just expecting something in return for the coins. I've heard it gets pretty lonely out at sea. How were you captured?
We were returning to Egypt with a full load of silk when my gaze fell upon this godforsaken island. We sailed close for a better look, and by the time we saw the warships, all chance of escape was lost.
Looks like nasty weather.
I've been instructed not to speak to anyone but my contact.
Well, they'll probably be back to release you soon. I must return to my windmill. We'll talk later.
Until then, Amon. not frown upon me with those eyes. If we were in my country, it is you who would be the prisoner.
So, what country are you from?
I hail from the proud and strong land of Egypt, the land of pharaohs.
Why are you tied up?
You ask me? It was your ship that attacked, unprovoked, and brought us here. If it were my choice, we would be far from this miserable little island by now.
I can see that you don't want to be disturbed. I'll go now.
Praise Osiris! Some peace at last. Must I be molested to no end? I am not some wild beast chained for your curiosity. If you will not release me, then go! What now?
Looks like nasty weather.
Yes. It may even rain. So you are my contact then? Were it not for these bonds, I would have been able to meet you as planned. But I have spoken to a member of my crew. He will be coming to free me later. Once I am released, I will seek you out.
I think I'm starting to pierce through the dark storm clouds of deceit. It looks like we've stumbled upon an arranged meeting between the captain and the beggar. They're using code words to communicate. I'll add the bit about it may even rain to your dialogue choices. If we play along with this code word game, we may be able to glean some more information. Try visiting the beggar disguised as the captain. When he tells you that the weather is looking nasty, tell him the part about the rain. I must go now.
Very well then.
A few coins for a blind old beggar. Thank you, friend. Looks like nasty weather.
The phrase, "it may even rain," is already among your response phrases. I'm sure that's what the beggar wants to hear. Yes, it may even rain.
Who are you? You're not the captain. Whoever you are jeopardizing the plan by talking to me out here in the open. If you have a question, I suggest you speak with Amun.
The beggar probably knows everyone on the island by voice, so you may have to disguise yourself as the captain and give the code phrase.
Coins. A few coins for a blind old beggar.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Looks like nasty weather.
Yeah. Another ugly day in paradise.
I take it you've come to collect on my debt. As I said before, I will repay you when I can. Please understand, I am a modest man with modest means. It is difficult enough just to scrape together enough to eat. A few coins for a blind old beggar.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Looks like nasty weather.
Yes, it may even rain.
Ah, finally decided to join us, have you? Well, despite your half-heartedness, there is always room for another. The plan is to leave from the outer docks tomorrow morning.